What's up, folks? It's your girl here. And I'm just recording this video to share a few things that I've noticed. I would put it on my page as a status update, but I don't want to go live, so I'm just going to just record this. First and foremost, why are we being penalized for doing good deeds? And why are people treating an act of kindness as something to be annoyed at? Also, what's this? The world that we are living in now is just, it's disturbing. And I've come to the realization that even the best of intentions are misinterpreted. Like, for example, I got a concerning message from a friend, Haley. She messages me this morning and she says, "Hey, can we talk?" I said, "Yeah, sure." She says, and so I call her because I was just talking to Chris. Yes, the same old Chris and Shell show. Anyway, I just gotten off the phone with Chris. So I got a message from Haley saying, "Hey, I need to ask you something." No, she's like, "Hey, can we talk real quick?" I said, "Yeah." So I called her. I said, "Hey, kitty cat, I just got your message." This girl proceeds to tell me, "Hey, I'm concerned. Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, what's going on?" I said, "You didn't do that video at 4 in the morning, did you?" I said, "Yeah." She says, "You were yawning and exhausted the entire video." And I said, "Well, I don't want to get bombarded with text messages asking me if the video's done. So I just did it." And as a Cancer, and as a people pleaser and a pushover, I just said, "Sure, bet I got it done." Well, this girl tells me, "You don't need to be," and this is, mind you, this girl is younger than me. Okay, she's like younger than I am. She's like 25, 26 on Saturday. And I said, "Well, I like doing content. I'm bored, And anyway, so she says, "No, Shell. No." So I said, "Well, what am I gonna do? I'm scared of confrontation. I have anxiety, and so there's that." And here's the thing. There are times where I'm going to take time to myself, either read my book or talk to Chris. And the scary thing is, I'm worried about Chris because, and not just Chris, anybody right now who is dealing with food stamps, who has to have food stamps during this government shutdown. It's kind of crazy how we're getting, I don't even know if you guys who have received SSI are actually getting your SSI. Even. Some people are not as fortunate. And before you sit over here in my comment section talking about responsibility, anymore, guys, it's not about how responsible you are with your money. It ain't. It's about, the reality is, life is becoming more and more and more and more and more expensive. And I saw this other influencer on here, on Facebook, telling this story about how this woman has to prioritize food, yet she needs feminine products for, sanitary products, but she can't afford it, so she was going to shoplift a box of tampons. That's reality, folks. People who were once responsible, frugal, are now having to shoplift and steal to get their needs met. We are living in the book of Revelation right now, folks. We are. The eyes of hell are upon us now. And as a Christian woman and as a woman of faith, I believe it. It's been like that for the last 10 years. But it's gotten worse over the last 6 years, since 2016. And we all know what I'm talking about. And I'm not even talking about what happened in 2017. Now, God, don't even get me started about what happened in 2017. Because I have PTSD from it. If there's a flood, I immediately start having PTSD. If it rains heavily for days on end, I get PTSD. I love the rain. I've always loved the rain. But now, I get anxiety. I get uneasy every time it rains. Because I don't know if there's gonna be another flood. And nothing was done about it. And and here's the thing, guys. I'm just gonna be honest with you folks. The world that we're living in right now is disturbing. When you have to prioritize food over necessities like, paying your bills. You have to eat. Would you rather eat than have a phone? Or would you rather have a phone than eat? Or would you rather have electricity and an air conditioner or a heater to survive? And then you have people who are special needs and disabled who cannot work. Like Chris. Okay? You have less fortunate people out there. And, and your parents be like, well, people would tell me, oh, well, you don't deserve him. He's not good for you because he got the... The thing is, you think that he's not good because he doesn't have money. That's, to me, that is what everybody... people are so entitled. They think that a man's worth is based on how much he makes financially. See, that's a problem. That's our problem. We're so focused on what we make, and we're so focused on the dollar, the mighty dollar, that we have forgotten humanity. We have forgotten kindness. Mind you, because I am a special needs woman, and because I am a vulnerable woman, and because I have been scammed before. 2 years ago, I was scammed. I can no longer just help somebody in need anymore. Oh, I need help I can't afford this, that, and the third. Sorry, can't help ya. Because every time... Reply button. Yeah, hold on.